I'm back! Oh, how's it going? What's up, gamers? What's up, my Chonkites? Now today, I bring you a very, very, very special episode. And we're just gonna be talking. Just a little bit of a rant. Nothing big, nothing crazy. If you don't like Star Wars, you probably won't like this content. But I want to talk about something that really just grinds my gears. Okay? This topic is a little late, and by a little, I mean like 2 years, because like, I think it's an old meme at this point. But I recently rewatched episode 9. Oh, wow, the great episode 9. And in this, upon many, many, many faults, there was one very big issue. One issue that all space and starship enthusiasts can agree. The XYSTON class Star Destroyer. What the actual shit? This ship is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard of. Now, there's a YouTube channel by the name of EckartsLadder. If you don't know who he is, what are you hiding under a rock? If you like Star Wars and you don't know who this channel is, what are you doing? But a long time ago, he made a video about the XYSTON. He's actually made a couple, and why it's so dumb. So I thought, well, we might as well dive into it, just so you can get my expression of this delicious ship.
Fire.
Well, now that was very interesting, wasn't it? Just a couple of things, just right off the bat. So the first kind of scene that we see with the XYSTON class Star Destroyer is this impressive super weapon. Now, I understand that this is many years after the Death Star, so technology has advanced at least a little bit. So maybe, yes, they can condense a little more or a lot more power into a smaller cannon. But I mean, it has to at least draw like a shit ton of energy to unleash that much power into a planet. Now, if you see right at the beginning of when it starts shooting, it kind of like pulsates into the planet, which I thought was pretty cool. I think it would have been cooler if it almost took like, I don't know, maybe a minute for it to fully destroy a planet. And even at that point, it would only glass the planet. You know, it's just a continuous beam that's like hits that planet, creating a shockwave all the way around. Essentially destroying the planet, but just the surface, not as crazy as a Super Star Destroyer. That's just my take on it. Another thing, before I get too far into it, I don't know if you know this, but the cannon size is 2,406 meters. You know how big that is? And that's not even a problem. That makes sense. You know, it's a bigger ship, it needs more power to hold this super weapon. But if you look very closely, it is the exact same fucking model as the Imperial 1 Star Destroyer from Rogue One. It has not changed except for the super laser and this little red rim around it. Now, the original Star Destroyer being 1,600 meters, that would mean that they upscaled the entire ship. That means every doorway, every window, every docking port by hundreds of meters or centimeters or whatever to make it an exact replica just sized up. Are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. Why would you do that? That, in a way, is just lazy ship design. Obviously, the design crew thought it would be easy and not noticeable by the big brain fandom of the Star Wars fan base to notice such a disgraceful act. Moving on!
Captain, we have resistance craft incoming.
Allegiant General.
Use ion cannons.
Look at that fleet.
Damn it!
Oh, wow, that was crazy. I don't know if you noticed that, but what he just said there is...
Use ion cannons.
Now, for any pleb Star Wars fan, you would know an ion cannon shot is blue. Typically, most ion cannon shots are blue. What kind of shots do you see? Green. All of them. Second thing, why? Why use ion cannons? I mean, do you have to turn off their shields, I guess, would be a good option. But I mean, with the amount of ships you have, you've got 2,400 meters of cannon space. Unload all your point defense. Also, you have, I don't know, 1,000 ships there with complementary fighters. Use them. Use them!
I thought we had a shot.
There are more of us.
Oh, all right, sick. Now we get an awesome epic space battle, right? Okay. So you have these massive ships that are heavily flawed on the underneath side because of this super weapon. Clearly, the super weapon can handle any capital ship. So why is there no point defense of any sort? Also, if you noticed on the ventral side of this ship, there's a large hangar bay. You're telling me not one fighter could have deployed and killed that one Y-wing? It just doesn't add up. I don't get it.
A command ship!
Our fleet is stuck here. They're toast. Come on.
As you can tell, there are many flaws with this ship. But what I don't understand, as what they kind of allude to in the whole battle, is that there's one command ship. Now, this one command ship tells all of the XYSTON classes where to go, I guess. So without this command ship, they're stuck on this planet. They have no way to get out, apparently. Now, there is this other XYSTON class that is, as we saw in the first scene, flying around destroying planets.
So...
What, this one just blows up as well? Does this one go wreak havoc on the universe? I would imagine that a huge fleet of rebels would just come and destroy it, obviously, but I mean, come on, like, how flawed can this be? Now, I'm being pretty nitpicky on the whole movie itself, but when we actually look at the XYSTON, it really is just kind of a dumb ship. It's nothing special. It looks exactly like the Imperial One, which is probably my biggest problem. The Resurgence class Star Destroyer, which is the First Order's brand new Star Destroyer. I think this Star Destroyer is beautiful. It gets rid of that stupid, tall, elongated bridge on the top, puts it down flat and flush with the ship, so it's kind of tucked in there, nice and protected, and it looks like it's been built off the original base of the Star Destroyer. It looked like they cut off the top, extended the front, added more guns, has an interior hangar bay. I mean, what's not to like about that ship? Why couldn't you have taken that design and created something impressive? Something different? Something that we haven't seen before? But no! It was going to be so much cooler to have a fleet of Star Destroyers with a big gun on the bottom that could destroy planets. Fuck, it's so goddamn flawed. I really don't have much more to say about this. I just hope that you enjoyed my little rant and maybe let me know if you like this kind of stuff. Again, not to spread any hate, just some upsetting factors of a old issue, an old problem. I don't mean to bring this stuff back up, but I mean, Disney has done a pretty good job with the new TV shows, and I think they should stick to that. You know, stop. The Skywalker trilogy is done. That's fine. You ruined it with 7, 8, and 9, but it's over. It's over with. That's fine. We don't need to talk about that anymore. Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Rebels. Yeah, they're pretty good. I'd advise you check that out. And The Mandalorian. Oh, bless that. That was great. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you're a new viewer to the channel, please consider subscribing. Maybe leave a like if you enjoyed this kind of content. Give me some feedback. If you agree or disagree with me, that's totally fine. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I missed. As always, stay healthy, stay chonky, subscribe and join the Chonk Army and become great like us. Harness the dark side energy as I have and as my army has as well. I salute you, my soldiers and generals. Chonkers out.